actions in pursuing her passion in becoming a successful businesswoman. Welcome, Gabrielle Griffin.
Thank you, Ms. Watts, for that wonderful introduction. It is a pleasure to be before all of you this evening. After several years of being involved in a family business, I have now acted upon my own dream, Gabby's Tortillas. Owning my own business appeals to me because of the freedom of time and ability to pursue my passion by becoming involved in the community of those who are less fortunate to eat every day. Please enjoy the following video as the wonderful investors enjoy these tasty samples of Gabby's Tortillas. I want to tell you a little bit about what I believe Gabby's Tortillas is. Gabby's Tortillas isn't just a company, it's not just about making tortillas, and it's not just about helping a young entrepreneur like myself. Gabby's Tortillas, I myself will use as a tool to help children all around to get through neglect, to get through child hunger, and to get through child abuse. I know that I wish I would have had somebody just like me to help me a few years ago, because I know I would have been a lot better off today. This is my dream, and I hope you believe in it too. Gabby's Tortillas will be registered as a sole proprietorship, although when the company yields to a higher gross profit, we will then transform into a limited liability company. Each potential restaurant will be visited physically to review the venue and talk personally with the owners or decision makers to make an appointment. In the path of scheduling appointments, I will take along samples and eye-catching marketing material to show the quality of my company, starting with the appearance of information and great customer service skills. Gabby's Tortillas company's goals have been predicted and have been spread out within 2 months of each other. By May 1st, the company shall have established and created 10 appointments per week with potential customers. By November 15th, we will have established a 6-month contract with 5 restaurants, totaling to 50 dozen a week. The 2 most common tortilla companies used in local restaurants are Mission Tortillas and La Feria Sabor. They both measure in 10 inches in diameter and contain 10 inches per package. The prices for both brands are, as you can see, range from approximately $3 to $4. There is some competition, but none of them have the size of the tortilla, healthy ingredients, nor do they market the meaning behind what each package can do for our community, unlike Gabby's Tortillas. There are 92 restaurants in the immediate Gulf Coast area around Foley, Alabama that are listed as some of the places that tourists go to eat. There are at least 450 smaller restaurants and catering, including hotel locations, that stretch along the Gulf Coast from Destin to Mobile. Among all the places that people go eat, the potential for Gabby's Tortillas to be a supplier of their tortillas is very strong because of the tortilla size, the health-conscious ingredients, service, reliability, and the cause. Gabby's Tortillas will present our tortillas constantly throughout Baldwin County at many events. Gabby's Tortillas is promoting good health and prosperity for families to come together at mealtime and enjoy a chewy, tasty meal complemented by a delicious tortilla. The cost of ingredients and labor put into each unit, which contains 10 tortillas, totals to $2.43. Each month there will be a progression of sales for the company based on the tourism and other seasonal economic statistics that affect sales for the restaurants. For example, in the spring there are more weddings and catering. In the summer there are more visitors to Gulf Coast restaurants from tourism. All of these statistics will affect business and ordering, as seen in my sales projections. In November 2012, I sold 5 units to family and friends. In December of 2012, my sales increased due to the holidays. In the month of January and February, I have sold 20 dozen tortillas to family and friends, which include catering to the taping of live audience for the TV show Tuesdays with Dan multiple times. After figuring the cost of supplies to make 1 unit, the gross profit is $2.57. Gabby's Tortillas is in need of $2,416.98 as a startup investment. I have accumulated $510 from my personal savings and received $275 from my parents. I am asking investors for $1,631.98. giving me a total investment of $2,416.98. Gabby's Tortillas will use our investments for various office supplies, cleaning supplies, and first month startup of ingredients. I'm giving my word that I will dedicate and see my dream come true. One of my favorite quotes that I live by every day is, "A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water." I'm ready to test that water, and I'm prepared to be strong. My end of work to be done is endless, and I'm willing to go forward. But I will need help to get started in this venture. The $1,631.98 I'm asking for today is monetary in its assurance that you all believe Gabby's Tortillas can make a difference in the lives of every child, beginning with mine. Thank you for your time, and I'm honored to answer any of your questions.
I don't mean to sound naive, but I don't know a lot about tortillas, or what's the difference between a taco and a tortilla. But I do know that only one other time recently have I tasted anything like that, and I just thought it was fresh off the shelf. I didn't know it was fresh. But that being said, have you a plan for when you get busier, how you avoid compromising your recipe with things that preserve the tortilla, which is what some of the commercial competitors have done, and all of a sudden now you're just like them? How do you, there must be a loss factor or something to maintain that recipe.
Yes, ma'am. The plan that I have come up with, as you said, for as far as packaging, if I'm understanding correctly.
And how long shelf life?
Okay, yeah. Actually, I have not, my plan is not to sell tortillas in stores or be on a shelf for long. Actually, I'm planning on distributing to local restaurants, and that's what I'm targeting.
So have you looked at your bulk purchases when you do become larger and are pushing out more tortillas, where you can cut your expenses?
Yes, sir, I have.
And another question, will you be regulated by the health department? Have you looked into that?
Yes, I will. I actually have a certified kitchen that I have lined up, and the health department will be coming out soon.
Very good.
You fed me and wrote me a sweet note. That's a good start.
Thank you.
So, if I did the math right, 635 tortillas is what you would have to sell to break even, or for me to recoup my investment. Is that right? 635 10 packs of tortillas?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So same question as for Sloan. Tell me about your succession plans. What if something happens to you? What happens to my investment?
The company will still go on, and as far as if I get busy, it's the same scenario. If I were to get busy, or if I, become busy with school, I will actually have others take over, and I have other people lined up that help me now, and that also know how to run the company, and that know how to operate it, and that know how to make the product.